You sure have seen one of those Hollywood movies when a company contains people from different backgrounds, country of origin, and color. This is an attempt from the film producers to project the new reality in modern organizations. Organizational culture is defined as the underlying beliefs, assumptions, values, and ways of interacting that contribute to the unique social and psychological environment of an organization. It includes the language of the organization, like for example the word Kashwalit in AUI community. Everyone within the university and even the surrounding environment like taxi drivers or the marché vendors understands it. But this word is not familiar within other universities and places. It is uniquely used in AUI and is part of its culture. It also contains internal laws and regulations never to break. Like for example, it is forbidden for boys to enter female buildings and vice versa, and smoking is not allowed within 5 meters from the buildings. Additionally, people within an organization always have something they complain about, but eventually start making jokes, like the water spray showering us when walking around campus. Another important component of the organizational culture is the dress code. We might find in other universities like the medical schools that students have a uniform to respect. On the other hand, AUI students are free to wear whatever they want when showing up to classes and are not restricted by a certain uniform. Also, the rumors about students, professors, and faculty members and the stories that happened in the past but that people still tell each other, especially to newcomers. That is why communication has high importance for every organization. It is the foundation of its existence, and the good communication is the key to success. We will be talking in this video about the different components of organizational culture, as well as the cultural approach to power, the classical approach to power, the human relations approach to power, and the organization narratives and dialogue.
There are 6 working guidelines for culture, formulates a clear strategic vision. This vision gives the intention and direction for the future culture change. Then the second one is the display of the top management commitment. The top of the organization must favor the cultural change in order to actually implement the change in the rest of the organization. The third one is the model cultural change at the highest level. The behavior of the management needs to symbolize the kinds of values and behaviors that should be realized in the rest of the company. Change agents are keys to the success of this cultural change process and important communication of new values. Then the fourth one is to modify the organization to support organizational change. This includes identifying what current systems, policies, procedures, and rules needs to be changed. So alignment with the new values and desired cultures to be achieved. The fifth one is to select and socialize newcomers and terminate deviants. Encouraging employee motivation and loyalty to the company will create a healthy culture. Training should be provided to employees to help them understand the new processes, expectations, and systems. And the final one is to develop ethical and legal sensitivity. This step can identify obstacles of change and resistant employees and acknowledge and reward employee improvement. Organizational culture is defined as the underlying beliefs, assumptions, values, and ways of interaction that contribute to the unique social and psychological environment of an organization. Organizational culture is not stagnant. Members of an organization develop a shared belief around what right looks like and what doesn't. When those beliefs and assumptions lead to less than successful results, the culture must evolve for the organization to stay in a changing environment.
Approach to power. The classical approach to power contains 5 components. Reward power. A supervisor has a reward power when a reward can be given, like a bonus and a rise in salary. Coercive power. A boss has a coercive power when employees perceive that negative things will happen if they don't comply with the directives. Reference power. A boss has a reference power When employees do what they are asked because they seek to emulate him or her. Expert power. A boss has expert power when employees perceive a boss to have expert knowledge. Legitimate power. A boss has simply power because of his or her position within the hierarchy. Employees perceive the position to be legitimately held and therefore comply with directions. However, power should be applied consciously and after a mindful of the outcome you hope to achieve. The cultural approach to power. The cultural perspective assumes that there is a constant struggle in every organization from a cultural perspective. People and groups holding power and are described as dominant, and others who are seeking power are described as resistant. One major contribution of this perspective is the study of power, as it relates to and derives from gender, race, class, and sexual orientation in an organization. Power difference and power democracy. It implies creating a workplace in which every member thinks and acts like an owner. The management of work must be reintegrated with the doing of work. Power is then shared among equals. Quality information must be wisely distributed. Social structure must grow from the bottom rather than be reinforced from the top.
So now we will talk about the human resources approach to power. So first, the employee gains power primarily by being encouraged to give feedback to the boss and to interpret his or her meaning about the relationship and the work, and negotiating also with the organizational superior how, when, and with what resources the assigned work can be organizational superior, and how also and what resources the assigned work can be accomplished. This is how managers and employees use power cooperatively. So now we will talk about the organizational narratives. So organizational narratives, it contains the following. Organizational stories. So individuals' accounts of the workplace that revealed how events occurred, how problems were solved, and how heroes are created. Second, work-hate narratives. So work-hate narratives also mean individual accounts of harms, misdeeds, or violence done to employees. And third of all, we have organizational change, which is consultations. Trainers and managers all understand that productive change in organizational ways are always begins in presentation. Now we will move into the dialogue and we will go deeper about the dialogue. So dialogue has been one of the most important tools in our life. Thanks to dialogue, each one of us has the privilege to speak and to be heard, in which each person makes a remarkable effort to understand other perspectives, positions, and experiences. The purpose of dialogue within an organization is to create harmony and understanding between its members. It helps also employees express their needs and gives leaders the ability for a better leadership. Those are major following everyday forms of talk. So, we will talk about fatigue communication, which is also an important set in communication. We have the ordinary conversation. We have the skilled conversation and professional communication. We have personal narratives that we mentioned before, and we have the dialogue. So dialogue is the most important tool and the most conscious form of communication. It is important to point out to mindless communication, which stands for the daily small talk we have with relatives, strangers, and colleagues. We do not really pay attention to what we are seeing because it is almost automatic. On the other hand, there is a mindful communication, which is made consciously, and as a mental and relational activity that is purposeful and strategic. So I will let you with my classmate Kautar that will be and we will conclusion.
Over and above We have seen in this presentation what defines the organizational culture, as well as the classical human relations and cultural approach to power, in addition to organization narratives and dialogue. Also, we have stated that communication plays a major role in every organization. Thank you.
Thank you. Nikada.
Thank you.
That's what I think.